Today I'm going to go over how to successfully integrate RingCentral Webinar with Marketo. To start, I'm going to log in with my extension. Then I click Tools, Meetings, and My Webinars. Click Schedule to start scheduling a webinar for my RingCentral product demo. I will select a date and time first, and I want attendee registration for my webinar. I recommend enabling Practice Session as a best practice. This allows my presenter to practice and get ready before I broadcast live. Click Schedule. Once I have scheduled my webinar, I have more setup options. Here are the topic, the webinar ID, and an Integrations tab that I will show you soon. Before configuring the integration, I need to have the webinar ID. I'm going to copy that. Then I'm going to my Marketo site to find the webinar template. Here is my existing template that I want to clone. But first, click on My Tokens. I want to make sure that I have an API key and an API secret in my program template. I'm going to clone the template. Enter the information in these fields. Then click Create. Now I'm going to My Tokens for this new event. Here is the place where I'm going to paste my webinar ID. Just a quick note, make sure that there's no space before the first number. Then be sure to delete the dashes. When that's done, hit Save. Next, I want to go into My Attended Smart Campaign. Click on the Smart List to check if the web service API is there. Check the flow to mark them as attended here. Then I will activate my campaign. Next, I am going to Registered from Marketo Smart Campaign. Here you will need a Fills Out form trigger. Enter your form and web page name here. Then for the flow. Then, if Join URL should be set up as Not Empty, I'm going to null it out. Then I will call upon our RingCentral Webinar webhook. I want to set it up to catch errors in case the webhook fails. I am adding them to the error list and then removing them from processing in the campaign. Go to Schedule and Activate. Then I'm going to the Registered from RingCentral. I can use this Smart Campaign link from the RingCentral webinar. You'll see that in the Smart List, I call upon the web service API to sync the data. Then I have the standard flow steps. Change status to Register. Add to a list. I'm going to activate this one. We have a standard registration page within our program. The next step is connecting our attended flow step to RingCentral Webinar. Click the integration. I'm going to generate leads in Marketo. I'm going to sync registration and attendance information. Then I'm going to select our custom objects. We're going to make sure to map the fields correctly. So, Webinar ID, Webinar ID, Webinar Topic, Topic, Registration Questions. You get the idea. Now I have successfully set up the integration between the Registered from RingCentral and then the Attended Smart Campaign. To test this, I will go back to my registration page and click Submit. Then I will be getting a confirmation email from RingCentral Product Demo Webinar, and I should show up in the Manage Attendees section instantaneously. As a webinar host, I can see that I have one registration for my webinar. For more information about RingCentral Webinar, visit success.ringcentral.com.